so happy we did this.
Me too.
And thanks again for your help with Mom.
Oh yeah, no problem. I'm surprised she lets you out of her sight when you're in town.
I told her that cousin time was essential, even though that's not really a thing, is it? So, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Do you remember Dylan?
From school, yeah. Why?
Well, let's say, hypothetically, that I ran into him yesterday, and within seconds he was asking about you.
Oh no.
So, if I very literally gave him your number, you wouldn't be mad, right?
We could put it back together in the next hour. That'd be great.
Aaron,
Hey, Mr. Shaw.
great to see you. Can I get your help with something?
Sure.
Excellent. I'm glad I caught you.
What can I do for you?
So, we have city council elections coming up, and I have a proposition that could benefit the both of us. I'm going to run for city councilor, and I want to feature your business, really you, in my election campaign. Now, we used your profile photo for a mock-up, but we'll have a photo shoot in a few
Come
days.
on, Poppy. He's a good guy. Just talk to him. Why not?
You went to meetings long enough to know why.
No, this is not a Jehovah's Witness thing. You don't have to marry him just because he texts you. This is just about, being with someone.
Maisie, you know I live my life by Bible principles.
Listen, I'm being serious, okay? You've taken good care of yourself. But we're on the wrong side of 30, girl.
We do not see things the same way.
Don't you deserve to be happy?
You represent what's good about our community. And I want others to know that I'll have their back the same way that I've had yours. This type of exposure could do wonders for you.
Thank you so much for your kind words. But let me explain why I'll have to decline.
You're overthinking this. It's not about forever. You just don't need to spend the best years of your life alone.
Maisie, of course I want to find someone someday. But when I do, I want them to believe what I believe. That serving Jehovah's the most important thing in life.
It's just... you're gonna pass up every opportunity.
Thank you for caring about me, but really, I'm okay.
I give my complete support to God's kingdom. That's why I remain neutral when it comes to politics.
I just don't understand.
Well, I'd be happy to share more if you'd like. There's an article
No, that won't be necessary. I have to say, I'm really disappointed by all of this, especially after everything that I've done for you. I really hope you'll reconsider.
Thank you for respecting my beliefs. I can assure you that I won't.
I'm going to have to think about what this means for us going forward. Aaron, I hope we can get past this.
I don't get it. At all. But at the end of the day, I just want you to be happy.
I am happy, and I will be if I stick with Jehovah. That's what I want.
Okay. I can respect that. But you may need to block him.
I can't believe you gave him my number.
I'm sorry.
Oh dear, Jehovah's Witnesses are being tempted in these two scenarios. So this is a dramatization that gets shown during the final talk on the Saturday. And as you've just seen there, one of these scenarios involves a witness woman being tempted by her cousin who wants to connect her with a worldly friend. And it's made very clear, as Jehovah's Witnesses know, that you need to only date or consider marriage within the religion. It's something that imposes a needless restriction on people sexually, because immediately your pool of options is narrowed down to whoever you happen to run into within your religion. Within a religion consisting of only 9 million people globally, you have to choose someone from within that religion who you might run into. And it kind of forces people together who, in some cases it works out. It just so happens that a good relationship comes under those circumstances. But I think it also throws together a lot of people who aren't right for each other. It creates a lot of dysfunctional relationships when you make that rule and tell people you can only be romantically involved with someone who is of a certain religion. You can only choose from someone who is in your religious minority. And then you have this whole thing about Christian neutrality. Jehovah's Witnesses aren't allowed to be involved in politics in any way, shape, or form. And so in the other half of the dramatization, you get this guy whose boss is pressuring him to be involved in his election campaign in some way. And the boss reacts in kind of a toxic way, almost like threatening the guy, saying, I'll have to rethink what this means for our future together. As though that's how people will react under those circumstances. Again, it's creating a stereotype of the unyielding, unreasonable, worldly person who just expects a Jehovah's Witness to compromise on their beliefs and on their principles. And when there's any pushback, when a Jehovah's Witness stands their ground, they need to expect this kind of passive aggression, at least to begin with. I mean, he starts to make nice noises as the conversation ends, but the initial reaction is definitely kind of passive aggressive. So again, this is just classic propaganda. It's creating this bogeyman under the bed for Jehovah's Witnesses to be fearful of, either the boss who ambushes you at work and tries to make you compromise on your Christian neutrality, or the worldly cousin who tries to arrange for you to hook up with someone who isn't in your religion. And this perfectly demonstrates just how controlled the lives of Jehovah's Witnesses are. Anyway, those were my thoughts on the Saturday of the 2025 Pure Worship Convention of Jehovah's Witnesses. All that remains is for me to comb over the material considered by Jehovah's Witnesses on the final day, the Sunday of the convention. So look forward to that rebuttal in the coming days. But that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for watching.